Tuesday night?
Yes, later that night.
What is your daughter saying? She got to be a little emotional, extremely emotional behind this.
She definitely is, and she's remorseful. She actually was scared to come home and tell me that, but she said in the midst of before she left, she asked the girl to use her phone, and the girl wouldn't let her to call me or either the police, but the girl wouldn't let her use the phone, and she's definitely emotional. She's to talk to the investigators, FBI, the DEA, all of them. She's talked to all of them, and basically we just want her sibling home safe.
Now, this Monique person, is this a longtime friend of hers?
No, she met her some months ago.
Got it. Online or through friends or?
No, in person.
Got it. Okay. All right. When we hang up, is it possible you can send me a picture of your son? Text it to my phone, a few pictures of him?
I can send you a picture or two, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, if you can do that, that will help us be able to tell the story.
Right, I'm saying, yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
It's really not like I said as a mother. I don't know if you got kids or whatever, but I just really hope that my child is okay. I really do. Because there's a lot of people, crazy, wicked, weird people in the world.
Read his voice. I want the... There's a lot of crazy, wicked people in the world. Right. Like your own mother in this circumstance. Isn't that wild? In this circumstance, it was your own mother, and let alone that, your own siblings. There's usually, with siblings, they normally care about the other siblings. That means these siblings hated this little boy too. Like, what did he do to deserve that? His own siblings hated him too. That's just wild.
I don't really know. This really hurt us.
Family members of a grieving father returning near the scene in Gary tonight.
What is brother? Yeah, man.
I'm lost, man. I feel like I lost a part of myself when I got that news.
Where his 6-year-old youngest child, Damari Perry, was found dead.
This is not replaceable. He not replaceable. We can't go back and get another Damari.
The boy's body was found Friday night in an alley between Harrison and Van Buren Streets after North Chicago police say he was reported missing Wednesday evening and apparently was last seen on Tuesday.
I don't even have a little time to spend with my baby, man. I wish that I had one. Basically, I just wish he was still here.
Damari's mother and a sibling initially said the boy was missing in Skokie, but investigators say the evidence didn't add up. They shifted their focus to the family's home in North Chicago. Police arresting Damari's mother, Janet Perry, his 20-year-old brother, Jeremiah Perry, and another sibling, too young to be identified.
Our cousin should have been away from her. We all shocked. We all at disbelief. We all just don't understand how she let it get to this point.
Now the boy described as once having a huge personality.
He was just the life of me, man. He was just like, he could walk in the room and everybody loved him.
Is gone forever, leaving behind heartache.
She traumatized a lot of people with this.
And animosity for his accused killers.
I pray God don't have no mercy on them when their souls face what they did tonight. Because they hurt my whole family.
And enough.
Prosecutors say the family of a 6-year-old boy whose body was found this week in Gary, Indiana, tried to punish him, but ultimately killed him.
20-year-old Jeremiah Perry is being held on a $3 million bond after reportedly helping his mother hide the body of his little brother, Damari Perry. In court today, prosecutors say 6-year-old Damari was placed in cold water for an extended period of time on December 29th as a form of punishment. He later vomited and became unresponsive. Court documents allege that Jeremiah and his mother, Janie Perry, then took the body to Indiana, where it was dumped near an abandoned building. The body was found this weekend. Damari was reported missing on January 5th. His mother told investigators in Fox 32 that he had been taken to Skokie for a play date the night before with his 16-year-old sister.
She had like a cocktail, and I'm guessing someone put something in her cocktail. She ended up falling asleep. When she woke up, my son was gone.
Janie Perry is now charged with the murder of her son. Jeremiah and a juvenile sibling are charged with hiding Damari's body.
An autopsy is scheduled for Monday in Lake County. Damari's mother is also expected to make her first court appearance tomorrow.
We begin with a tragic update in the case of a missing 6-year-old boy from North Chicago. His mother has been charged in...
And Jess, thank you for calling that out in the chat. Another bathtub story. Yep. I didn't even catch that. Thank you for reminding me. Another bathtub story. Now they're saying that, basically he froze to death, threw up, he froze to death by way of hypothermia, I guess. Threw up, vomited, and died. I'm not so sure about that. I think they might have beat this boy to death. I think everything that these people told us is a lie in this story. But I would love to hear what the coroner's actual report is and what comes out as far as the details in court. I would love to see that transcript when all of this gets going.
Night with first-degree murder.
I've had the police and people acting like I did something wrong to my child myself. Like, as a mother, that really do hurt my feelings, but I'm focused on the bigger picture. Getting my child home safe and sound.
That mother now charged with the murder of her 6-year-old son, Damari Perry. This morning, Indiana State Police discovered the North Chicago boy's body near an abandoned Gary home in the 700 block of Van Buren Street. His mother had reported him missing Wednesday night after claiming he'd been taken to Skokie by his sister for a play date.
She had like a cocktail, and I'm guessing someone put something in her cocktail. She ended up falling asleep. When she woke up, my son was gone.
Police now saying that story was bogus. The FBI got involved in the case, questioning family members and DCFS caseworkers. The boy's mother, 38-year-old Janie Perry, is charged with first-degree murder, concealment of a homicide, and obstructing justice. His 20-year-old brother, Jeremiah Perry, is charged with aggravated battery causing great bodily harm to a child, as well as concealing a homicide and obstructing justice. Another juvenile sibling also faces charges. A GoFundMe page has been started to support Damari's stepfather lay him to rest. Damari's mother, brother, and juvenile sibling will appear in bond court tomorrow. An autopsy is scheduled for Monday.
The 6-year-old boy who was found dead is expected in court this morning.
Judy Wang is live in Waukegan with more. Judy?
Good morning. There are 3 relatives facing charges. The mother, Janie Perry, who is charged with first-degree murder, and 2 siblings of Damari Perry's. Lake County prosecutors say they were all responsible for the boy's death. They allege that the defendants made up a story and then lied to police repeatedly. Prosecutors say 6-year-old Damari Perry was forced to stand in a cold shower in his North Chicago home as punishment after he had misbehaved December 29th. The child started vomiting, became unresponsive, and died. Prosecutors say no one in the house sought medical attention. They allege the relatives then dumped the body in an abandoned Gary, Indiana home, then reported Damari missing last Wednesday. Police found Damari's body Friday. Prosecutors say the defendants told North Chicago police Damari disappeared while they were all attending a party in Skokie, which prosecutors say was a lie. Damari's older brother, Jeremiah Perry, appeared in court Sunday. His bond was set at $3 million. He is charged with battery, concealing a homicide, and obstructing justice.
Obviously, them concealing his remains hampers the investigation, which is why they've been charged with that crime also. they've been obstructing justice for many days. They've been throwing investigators off for many days, and that needs to be dealt with also, and that's why they're facing those charges.
The other defendant is a juvenile sibling, and that juvenile appeared in juvenile court on Sunday. An autopsy is set today to determine what caused Damari Perry's death. More charges could be coming depending on what that autopsy determines.
Like I said, man, that's inexcusable, like with the other siblings. Now, granted, they were led by their mother, so that's ultimately still the mother's fault. But the other siblings, I'm sorry, they don't have a conscience. They don't have a soul. Is that wrong of me to say that? They don't have a conscience or a soul. Siblings or not, underage or not, juvenile or not. I don't understand how you can get to the point of participating in this and then help hide it and lie about it.